Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. So today we are going to fly 4 flights to and from Harstad. Should be really nice. We were actually going to fly with another aircraft, but Norwegian have changed things. So a little bit interesting there. The real aircraft is delayed, so if it would have been really realistic, we should actually have waited on the gate. Because the real aircraft haven't even landed yet from Molde. So yeah, like I said, they have changed changed some things. So yeah, we were actually going to fly with another aircraft, but we got this one instead, and yeah, the aircraft we were actually scheduled to fly for a bit suddenly flew to and from Stockholm instead. But yeah, it should be nice, and yeah, pretty much ready to begin. I haven't looked into the NOTAMs yet. So we are going to do that now very soon. Just need to finish up some things here. So I started the stream or scheduled up 5 minutes earlier. That was just to get your general briefing about the airport and so on. So the only notable thing here in Oslo, you are going to use as low power as possible on taxi, use the APU as little as possible, and things like that. So actually nothing special that we need to consider. But like I said, I haven't looked into the NOTAMs yet, so that is something we need to look into now before we begin. And for Evanes it was actually nothing, so we definitely need to look into the NOTAMs. So yes, we can just go quickly and get our flight plan, and then we can look into our NOTAMs and the significant weather chart as well. So NOTAMs for Oslo, VFR traffic, no. Gardermoen Monopoly. Ah. So it seems like that the Gardermoen VOR is out under service. So it seems like that is not working today. I don't think this is actually going to be anything significant for us today. Fuel provider, no. The ground charts updated. Planned crane activity. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to taxi on the military apron either. Yeah, here in Harstad, so yes, fuel, increase all distance indications above profile view. Okay, nothing special here either, so that's nice. So only thing is that the ground charts is updated, if I understood that correctly, and that Gardermoen VOR is under service, so that might not work today. That's going to be a problem for our engine outset, but we are going to try and try something else then. We still have the location, but we can't just track it, so that shouldn't be a problem, to be honest. Okay. So we're going to depart at 12:25 UTC. So that's going to be in about half an hour. So we should probably request our fuel service. There you go, we can operate jetways. I haven't done that yet. Request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Jetways won't connect.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
There you go. So we are probably going to fix the lights here as well. So yes, as you can see outside, it is raining or snowing. It is below 3 degrees, so we are going to de-ice this aircraft today. So we can begin with FMC setup. We are assembled as an 826K rated engines. Air rack is up to date, and we have the latest operation program from PMDG 737. So route, we're going to fly from Oslo now to Evenes. We are going to be Nordic to Bravo Echo. Here we go. Departure, that's going to be out of 0 left. I think that's going to be via the Ribbe departure. Yeah, a Ribbe 1 out for departure. So after Ribbe, it's going to be Zulu 125 to Zoomu. 5 to Zoomu. Zulu 101 to Gubav. Direct to Pendle. Which runway could we expect? Runway 17. Okay, so arrival ILS 17 via the Pendle 1 Lima, and that should be via Airbus. Arrival approach ILS 17. Or Rimmer, I think it is going to be. There you go. So that is our route. Descend 250 below 10,000. Or wait, we haven't. You are going on. There you go. So transition level 070. Postex is 9. Final reserves for our flight today. It's going to be 2.3 tons. 7,000. Cruising altitude today is going to be 370. Cruising wind to 3 to 916. Average I say -6. Well, sorry, -6. That is going to be -62. So that's going to be pretty cold. The fuel truck haven't arrived yet. So departing out to 01 left, that's going to be 012 degrees, 012 degrees, and 012 degrees. No ATC online, so it is going to be on Unicom. So we can probably just go into there and have a general idea of what the traffic is. Oh, the fuel truck have arrived.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
And you are going there, and it's going to be on 121 decimal.
Guard traffic, Scandinavian 0377, departure, takeoff runway 01 left via +5 Alpha departure. Cardam 1 traffic.
Okay, I don't think I actually need to listen to it. So yeah, we can look into the weather here in Oslo. We have something here on the flight plan as well. So for Oslo, it is currently 3604, light snow, or cost 2600 -5, 1013, and nosing. So between today and tomorrow, we could have winds at 0105 knots, light snow broken at 3000 feet. Okay, so it wasn't something special there. In Evenes though, yeah, it is a little bit colder, but pretty nice winds, and yeah, should be pretty nice weather. Just a little bit cold. So we could expect at least 6.9 tons. I think we're going to give for GSX exactly. So they are refueling up. We can look into the weights. How many passengers we could expect? 160 passengers, 2.4 tons of cargo, and 6.9 on the fuel. Take weight around 65 tons. So yeah, we should probably begin boarding very soon. just maybe. Okay. So nothing special here. Cost is 9 as always. Departure 12:25. So to be honest, we want to get out here as soon as possible because we need to de-ice the aircraft. Today I think we're going to use fluid type 2 with a concentration of 75%. When I think about that, I should probably get the holdover time charts now and not right before de-ice. Okay, that did not. That wasn't the one. Okay, this is for fluid 2. So it is below -3 to -8 degrees. It is light snow, so it is probably just then it should be snow grains or snow pellets. So that's going to give us a holdover time of about 8 to 20 minutes if you use 75%. So I think that's what we're going to use. So then we know that. Yes. What was our cruising altitude? That was 370. Okay. So you can select some charts here. So Gardermoen, we want the airport, take off mins, probably actually not. You can just select them for now. Parking stands, SID, the Ribbe 1 Alpha departure. Ribbe 1 Alpha departure. And for arrival, Evenes, we want the takeoff mins and the parking stands. Start, we want the Penno. Where is the Penno? Penno 1 Lima. Yes. And approach, we want the ILS runway 17. You can probably take on Arnhem as well. Okay, but airport elevation in yeah, in Evenes is 85. You can set 100. You are going on. You should go on as well. Okay, we should probably begin boarding now. So request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So our engine out SID, that is going to be from Gardermoen VOR. Still works, or you have still a position of it, but we can't tune it in. That should be 7 miles.
Passengers boarding starting.
Refueling is complete. Yes, so we can turn on the seatbelts then. So yeah, then it's going to be to Viborg. We are going to hold at Viborg. Next hold, please. Viborg 274 inbound, right turns 3,600 feet. Okay, that did not work. 3,600 or above. Okay, there you go. That is the engine outset. We should probably go for our flight plan then. So departure out of Oslo, Ribbe 1 Alpha departure, flying straight north. Penno 1 Lima for the ILS runway 17 approach, and the engine outset. Straight out 7 miles, right turn to Viborg. Nice. So we can request some winds. Just out of the plan mode. There you go. Requests. Load. There you go. Execute. So we just want that at flat altitude 10, 200 and 100. Execute. Load. Execute. Nice. One thing before I forget it. Yeah, we need to change the profile on the joystick. Tiller, where are you? There it is. Now, yeah, that is just going to do it with no scare. Nice. So QNH in AMS, that is going to be 1012. Execute. Okay, so departure, that's going to be via 01 left. Dry engine out, engine anti-ice on, flaps is going to be 5. The weather. So winds at 010 at 3, 5, 1013. Already got 010 at 3. So 010 at 3, temperature -5, QNH 1013. Packs on. Center gravity is going to be 19.3%. 19.3. And takeoff weight, that's something we need to wait for. So we should probably do our departure briefing while we're waiting for passengers to board the aircraft. So yes then, departure briefing. We can begin with the weather in Oslo. So the weather in Oslo, that was recorded at 11:50 Zulu, that's 15 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds at 010 at 3 knots, visibility 10 km more, we have light snow. Forecast at 2,800 feet, -5, dew point -8, QNH 1013 and no 6. So we are going to de-ice the aircraft before departure today. So for our taxi. So this is our airport chart, should be newly updated. If you just want to load. There you go. So this is chart 10-9, effective 30th of November. So we are parked here at stand 11. We could expect a straight push, and then we're going to take a left turn Kilo, taxi down November to de-icing area Alpha South. When finished, we are going to then taxi via Alpha 1 and depart after 0 left. There were no notable no times for us today. Only thing is that the Gardermoen VR is now under service. Between 07 and 1400 Zulu, and that is we are within that time now. So Gardermoen VR doesn't work, but we still have the position, so we are still going to use that for our original seat, but we're not going to tune it in. Otherwise, there is no other taxi restrictions or any hotspot. We have one hotspot, that is hotspot 1 down here. Angle taxiway, difficult to see traffic on final, that's basically it. So for our de-icing, we are going to use fluid type 2 with a concentration of 75% today. So, departing out to 0 left, heading is 012 degrees, and then for any emergencies. Under 80 knots, we are going to reject for every other things. Above 80 knots, we are only going to reject for any failures, fires, winch warning, or aircraft is unsafe to fly. If I call rigid takeoff, I'm going to close the levers, raise the speed brake manual, and apply maximum reverse. We're going to monitor the brake. If that is not braking properly, I'm going to take fundamental braking of the aircraft. So when we stop, we're going to cut the reversers, slow down the speed brake. We're going to identify the problem, carry out the remembrance command, animal checklist, and then decide further what we're going to do. If any warnings go after V1, we're just going to continue to take off, raise game a positive rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After that, we're going to identify the problem, carry out the remembrance command, animal checklist, no checklist, and then return for landing here in Oslo. So we're probably going to depart above our maximum takeoff correction landing weight today. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. So if we are going to depart above maximum landing weight, we're going to follow the engine outside and burn out some fuel if it isn't necessary to return immediately to Oslo. If it is necessary to return immediately, we're just going to turn around and land as soon as possible on 01 right or left. So we are our engine outside, that's going to be straight ahead for Gardermoen. We are 7 miles out, then going to take a right turn to Vibuk 274 inbound, right turns 3,600 feet or above. So for our SIDs today, that's going to be the DB1 Alpha departure. This is on chart 10-3 Delta, effective 25th of March. So the DB1 Alpha departure, and that is an RNAV departure, so no VRs and Bs are required. MSFS at Oslo is 3,900 feet, maximum 250 below 10,000 feet. Initial climb clearance is 7,000 feet, and we're going to use nose abatement number 2 for this departure. That means after passing 1,500 feet above ground, we're going to set speed increment to speed 220 knots. Retract the flaps as scheduled. After passing 3,700 feet on the QN edge, we're going to cancel speed increment and continue up on the VNAV. And the only threat we could have today is the weather, but it isn't that bad either, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. So yeah, that is basically it. Are there any questions? Probably not, then our departure brief is complete. So the only thing we're waiting for now is passengers to get on board. MFRA is going to be 1,700 feet. That is a little bit above 1,700. Okay, there you go. And we can do our preferred checklist to the line. So pins and covers are removed, oxygen is tested 100%. Nav transfer and display switches all at normal and auto. Window heat is on, air conditioning and pressurization, PAX auto, and all bleeds are on. Flight instruments, so we are tracking 012 degrees, QNH 1013, reading 690 feet. Park brake is set, engine start levers cut off, rudder and trim are free and 0, and takeoff taxi briefing are complete. Preferred checklist to the line is complete. So we can probably do a PA to the passengers then. Mine damer og herrer, dette kaptein som snakker. På en av Norwegian og besetningen ombord så ønsker vi dere velkommen ombord denne flygningen fra Oslo til Evenes Harstad. Flytid opp til Harstad i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 1,5 time. Vi er nå veldig snart klare for avgang, så sett dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for deres egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill følg med på den veldig viktige demonstrasjonen som kommer fra kabinkrøen nå veldig snart. Som dere kanskje ser utenfor, så snør det litt, så det betyr at vi må avvise flyet for avgang. Vi forventer ikke at det skal ta så veldig lang tid, kanskje legge bare på 5-10 minutter ekstra tid. Men som sagt, vi forventer ikke at det skal ta så alt for lang tid, så vi kommer mest sannsynlig til å ta den tida igjen i lufta etter vi har tatt av. Vi skal krysse på rundt 30-20 000 fot i dag. Vi forventer egentlig ikke noe særlig turbulens gjennom flyturen i dag. Men vi anfaller på sikkerhetsbeltet på gjennom hele flyturen, bare sånn i tilfelle kommer det noe uforventet turbulens. Været i Harstad, det ser det ganske så greit ut. Vi har litt grann vind fra sør, minus 10 grader, og egentlig kanskje ikke noe sky i det hele tatt, faktisk. Ellers sitter jeg slapp av, så håper dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. Behalf of Norwegian and the crew on board, we will welcome on board this flight from Oslo to Evenes Harstad. Flight time to Harstad today is expected to be around 1 hour and 30 minutes. We are now very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take on the seat belts, and if you own safety on others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that's come from the cabin crew now pretty soon. As you might see outside, it is snowing, so we are going to de-ice the aircraft before departure. So that's probably going to add another 5 to 10 minutes to our time on the ground. But it shouldn't be that much, and we should probably catch that up after departure and when we are in the air. So we are going to cruise at around 37,000 feet today. We do not expect any turbulence throughout the flight, but we still recommend to have the seatbelts on for the entire flight just in case we are encountering some unexpected turbulence. The weather in Evenes seems to be pretty good. We have a little bit wind from the south, maybe some clouds, maybe not, and minus 10 degrees. So sit down, relaxed, and we hope that you're going to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. Nice. Now that is done. So 370, refueling is complete. We have got the load sheet. So 65.4, that is going to be below our maximum landing weight of 66.3. So you can return immediately if you want to. No, 65,400. So full length, the runway is definitely not dry, it is wet. Yeah, that seems all to be good. Calculate, so we're going to get the flaps 5. 88.5 on the N1, takeoff to 30 degrees, trim 6. V1 126, rotor 134, and V2 141. So 88.5, takeoff to 30. 30, takeoff to 88.6, 88.5, that is close enough. Flaps is going to be 5, trim 6, and it was 26, 34, 41. 26, 34, 41. 26, 34, 41, yes. So 41 is going to be set here then. 41. Today is it is Wednesday today. Departure out of Oslo, and we are. What is actually our flight number for this flight? I think it is 362. You can check here. We are today. Where's our flight number? There, I got 362. Boom. So then we can do our P4 checklist below the line very soon. Yeah, we're going to depart soon, so we can turn on the APU. Can actually turn on all the fuel pumps. APU is turning on. Have we fuel in the center tank? No. Okay, so P4 checklist below the line. Fuel 6,900 kilograms on board, and pumps are on. Passenger signs set, auto brake, RTO, CD brief and cars completed. Takeoff speeds, V1 126, rotor 134 and V2 141. MCP V2 141 heading 012 and 7,000 feet is going to be set here. And 7,000 feet. P4 checklist is complete. So we can tune on to Unicom. Double check if there are any ATC online. There is nothing online, so we are pretty much ready to do pushback then. And okay, we don't have any hydraulics. I should probably fix that first. On the ground, please. Maintenance and okay, please service hydraulic fluid. There you go. Pressure 3,2990. Nice. AP is up and running. There you go. And I think we might request pushback then. Prepare for pushback and departure. Okay, remove the trucks. No.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engines depleted and brake.
Okay, yeah, we should probably also need to remember we are not going to do a flight control check.
Hello, Captain. We are
Flaps
ready
is
for
not going to be
pushback.
set, the trim is going to be full nose down. Or in the position it is in now. Forgot, should probably have mentioned that in the briefing, but just as we remember. That's going to be done after we have de-iced the aircraft.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
We are in Unicom 122.8. And we are at stand 11. Garmin traffic, Nordic 2, Bravo Echo, push and start after stand, 1-1 Garmin traffic.
Locking gear.
Checklist can go on. Okay, so before start checklist, flight door is closed locked, doors windows closed locked, and the collision light is on and transponder altitude off before start checklist complete. Remember to have the engine on there. Okay, then we are ready. Straight push.
Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
And no. Okay, when do we actually pass that red line there? Okay, the engines are passed, so we can start number 2 then. Starting number 2.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set. 25 fuel. There you go, engine number 2 is stable, starting number 1. Fuel. There you go, engine number 1 is stable. Cockpit to ground, we have 2 good engine starts, you can disconnect hand signal on the right, have a good day, bye bye.
Unlocking gear.
Enable 230. Is it 200?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, we're just waiting for the gear pin. There you go, we got the gear pin. Then we can do our before taxi checklist. So generators on, probe heat on, and just stay off for now. Air conditioning and pressurization, packs auto, isolation auto, engine start switches continuous, vehicles checked, engine starters are returned. Fire controls, going to check that after the ice. Ground equipment is clear, and the APU is off before taxi checklist complete. So taxi. So we're going to taxi by Kilo and November to hold to the icing area Alpha South. So it is clear on the right, clear on the left. Current traffic, Nordic 2 Bravo Echo, taxiing via Kilo November to the icing area Alpha South. Current traffic. There you go. It's clear. Brakes released. Here we go. Okay, it was much traffic here now. We are only going 122.8, yeah we are. Okay, it is clear on the clear on the right, clear on the left. Okay. Okay, so we are going to take 982. No. 982 should be the first one. So we are going to use fluid type 2 with a concentration of 75%, gives us a holdover time of 8 to 20 minutes. So we should be able to depart within those 20 minutes, so that shouldn't be a problem. The weather is much worse down here than it is on the terminal. Okay, turn off the tax lights. There you go, and we take the external de-icing procedure. So APU is up, connection off, flaps up, no light, stabilizer trim fully API nose down, engine bleed air switches, those are going off, and also the APU bleed air switch. Logo light off. And row 44 if installed off. So there you go, that is good. We are now good to go for de-icing. So request de-ice.
The icing vehicles are coming now.
Yes. Lars, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We haven't even departed for the first flight yet.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yes, it is. We're going to use fluid type 2 with a concentration of 75%.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 2, concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Yeah, it is. So GSX is I don't know, I can really recommend. It isn't perfect, but most of it is because restrictions within the simulator, but it is still really good. So now we actually can de-ice the aircraft, so that's good. So fluid type 2 concentration 75%. Hold time 8 to 20 minutes.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 2, concentration at 75%. I am disconnecting. Good day.
Bye bye. So after de-icing, so APU off, stabilizer trim, that is going to be set at 6 units. Row 44 as required. Engine bleed switch after 1 minute on, and exterior lights as required. So, exterior de-icing procedure is complete. Flaps 5, flight control check. Everything seems to work as it should. And there 1 minute have passed, so we can turn on the bleed air switches. Engine anti-ice on, brakes released, go to the taxi. So it is clear on the left and it is clear on the right. And right is clear. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 planned, 5 green lights, stabilizer trim 6 units is set, and cabin color given. Before takeoff checklist complete. Okay, so we have 2 Bravo Echo. Cargo traffic, Nordic 2 Bravo Echo, leading up departing out of 0 left via Alpha 1. Cargo traffic. So we're clear for takeoff. Can you see any on final? No. So we are clear to enter the runway. If we can just turn on you. Okay then, ready for takeoff? Really hope so. Takeoff. Thrust stable. Takeoff for the set. Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Passing 1500, speed intervention, speed 220. Command A. Flaps 1. Flaps up. And passing 3700, cancel speed intervent. We're going fly direct to Ribbe. Continue up to 370. Set standard, and after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light, and altimeters. We are passing 5400 now. After takeoff checklist complete. Heading off 058, 005, sorry. There go, we are out of the clouds, you can turn off the anti-ice. at 1404. And we are passing 10,000 feet. Now, flying lights can go off. Off. You can go off. Seatbelts. Precision. Yeah, everything seems to be good. Nice. So, estimated time of arrival is going to be at 1404, and our scheduled time of arrival in Evenes, that is going to be 1505, but that is going to be 1405. So even with the de-icing, we are not that delayed. The real aircraft haven't departed yet. So yeah, nice. Hopefully we should get some ATC later today. That would have been nice. Have something on Watson currently? Nothing in Norway. Not even in Bergen. It seems like there is a lot of aircraft northbound today, but they are flying to. I think that's going to be again. That is not Rovaniemi. Yeah. Rovaniemi is a very popular destination in the winter months, especially in December. That airport is packed with aircraft. Yeah, the weather should be good for our route. We do not expect any turbulence, and yeah, the weather in Evenes is also very good. A bit cold, -10 degrees. So yeah, it is not much colder. It is -5 here, so it isn't that much more, but it is a little bit. Oh yeah. So, runway 17 is news, so sadly not runway 25 with that offset approach. Maybe the winds will change later today. So, it is a possibility that that we could get runway 25. But currently that is going to be runway 17. So that's going to be a straight in approach. So approach ILS-17. Of course we got kicked out. So yeah, that is could also take a circle to land. To be honest, yeah, that actually would have been really fun to do. That isn't something I do very often. Circle to land. But maybe not. Because then we need to be at. Yeah, how do we actually do this? We're coming in here, like that. Offset there, right turn, cool. But we could just do this as well. So I don't think we're gonna change or save that much time actually doing that. So yeah, 436 requires an RVR of RVR of 900 meters. The visibility is more than that. It is it's really good. Yeah, winds are now 166. Variable between 120 and 180. Cover K -10. Dugo -13. QNH 1012. Remark wind at 1,400 feet. 150 at 14. So there is full visibility. Maybe some clouds in the area above 5,000 feet. So that shouldn't be an issue at all. One thing we forgot to look at today was the significant weather chart. It doesn't seem like there is going to be that much actually. This is the end of Lido Note Tab Bulletin. So we're going to pretty much get a headwind all the way up 300. Yeah, we're going to get a headwind all the way up to Harstad, and then we're going to get a tailwind down again. Normally it actually takes longer to fly down than up, but today that's going to be not the case. So yeah, that is really interesting. So yeah, it seems like the winds have changed a lot, because I think the winds before was more this direction here, more easterly, and now it is more south. So the wind directions have changed. So yeah, the winds were normally around this, but you can see we got some pretty strong winds here. But that is on the coast though, so it isn't that strong up here, but you can definitely see it is stronger down here. So yeah, that's a Radeon 390. So yeah, it seems like it's a little bit stronger down here at flight level 3 or 4. So I'm going to probably get something in the middle, since we're going to cruise at 37. So yeah, you can also see that we got a headwind of 18 knots. Maybe that will change, maybe not. We will wait and see. For 11 minutes. We also do need to do a fuel check. So normally you will do a fuel check every half hour, so in about 20 minutes, and that is going to be at around 06. Can take before as well. 05 up Sumu. Yeah, we can do a fuel check at Sumu. That should be good enough. Sumu. Sumu, you are further down. There you are. Should be 4.5 tons at Sumu. Sumu and 4.5 tons. Estimate overall 1304. So yeah, that is what I expect. And then after Sumu, 1304 at Sumu. 1304. Yeah, but then we need to do a fuel check right before top of descent. Then, and our top of descent, that's going to be at Gubov. Yeah, Gubov, and then descent. So Gubov, 3.7 tons. 3.7. Let's go 370. Here we have 6 pages, so we have definitely enough for to make any fixed rings that we want. We have enough pages for that. You can see an aircraft in front of us there. Where are you then on the map here? So if we can find Nordic to Bravo, there you are. So yeah, he's flying across over to Sweden now. Flying to Rovaniemi. So yeah. It is many that is flying to Rovaniemi now in December. So he's not going to be a threat. Basically what we can do, we can enjoy the sun as long as we actually have it, because that one is going to be gone very soon. So yeah, when is the sun actually setting in Evenes? You can check that. Oh! I found our aircraft. They're taxiing to the runway now. It doesn't seem like they're going to de-ice though, but yeah. Yeah, we're going to check this when the sun sets in Evenes. Evenes. So the sun not available. Okay. So we don't know. Makes sense because it is still very dark 24/7 up there. So that might be the reason why we don't know. Now the Wi-Fi is back again. Oh, thank you. Oh, the Wi-Fi just died. Nice. Successfully connected back again. Why? Why did the Wi-Fi crash? That's my question. Strange. But we are now back online. We are approaching 370 now. So we're doing good. Good thing is that the Wi-Fi is actually back again. So yes, we should probably begin to prepare for our arrival. 14:05, so on time. So heading is going to be 170 degrees. 170 and 17. 170. And heading is going to be 000. So 1089. 089 minus 1089. Minimums, they are going to be 436. 436, yes. 436. There you go. So for ILS local minimums based on a missed approach climb gradient of minimum 2.5% and 3%. See chart 11-1A, okay. Transition levels by ATC. I think we need odd NDB on 365. 365. Should probably set it to active as well. And that could be on ADF. I need to be an ADF 1. VR. ADF 2 doesn't work. And we also set it actually on ADF 1 as well, so. So on maximum 250 knots. Yeah. So I'm just climb on the run track to Echo Victor, RST me, then to the right, maximum 185, to intercept and proceed on radial 246, Echo to Victor Delta. So Evenes 11735. And we should set you here 11735. And that is on a radial of 246 degrees. Check that everything here is in the FMC, so we execute. Radial 246 to join odd NDB holding at 5,000 feet. If, yeah, we can wait to that. So straight ahead, radial of 246. Why does it say 251? Can I select that holding and customize it? Yes. So inbound. Inbound, that's going to be 248. If I'm correct. So on the NDB holding. Okay, didn't help to zoom at all. Okay, so at 1305. I think it was 4.5 tons, yes. So 4.5 tons. So pretty much ready actually. We could probably do our approach briefing now if you wanted to. We forgot to do the landing dispatch, but shouldn't be a problem to land in Evenes. Winds are 1705. The wind direction is changing the wind the speed as well, but it isn't that much. 1705, correction 1705, 10, 12. 1705 minus 10. Edge 1012. We are going to land runway 17. The runway is dry. Flap 30, packs on, anti-ice off, no credit, auto brake 3, For 5 tons, 3.3. That is going to be 1 ton, 1,700. 1,700, so 62.5. So 61, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 61,800 then. Calculate. Okay, we have display threshold. Okay. So we have 149 plus 5, 145, 149 minus 5. That's going to be 144. Weight 61.8. That is what we could get. That's probably what it is going to be. 146, 144. That's not close enough. So 30, 144. 5 on the wind correction speed. So yeah. So yeah, winds are pretty nice. Is it bearable? No, that's nice. Okay, we're soon actually passing Trondheim, so Trondheim is somewhere around here. Maybe a little bit too far to the east to actually see it. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's a little bit cloudy, so it could be hard to see. Is there anything important that we need to know of here? Parallel entry into racetrack prohibited below 5,300. Base turn and racetrack restricted to maximum 185. It's a base turn, so we need. That's something we need to remember, that our base turn here, or base turn. Base turn category Charlie Delta 327. What? So when we are turning here to the base, we should be at maximum 185 knots. Or is it onto the final? Yeah, that's probably going to be in here like this to the base. I'm actually not sure. So I could think. And it also says base turn category Charlie Delta aircraft 3 to 7 degrees. Oh yeah, that is probably going to be this. Yeah, it says a 2 there. That is going to be the circle to land. So that's probably not going to be applicable for us actually when I think about that. That makes more sense. 1. Yeah. ADF, DME and VR required. RNAV transition, RNAV 1, GNSS required. Warning, steep angle approach. Oh, is it? It is. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it is 3.8 degrees. Okay, that's something we need to remember. 3.8 degrees instead of the normal 3. So a little bit steeper approach than normal. So we're 12 miles. Yeah, we could actually probably do another approach briefing now very soon. So should be pretty much ready for our approach. Could look into the airport chart. RVR 550 meters or less. No LVP established. No aircraft at the moment allowed if the RVR is 550 meters or less. Military activity. So yeah. For details, the airport info, blah blah blah, yes. Gone. Runway grooved, that's good. Restricted to traffic turning, yes we are. So at Sommer, 4.5 required, 4.8 in the tanks. So we are doing good there. As we are restricted to maximum 5 nautical miles from threshold runway 35. Okay. Takeoff run available. And yeah, so and are at 550 meters. And runway 17, center lines, yes. Pop is on 3.4. Okay, so it seems like the pop is and the ILS is different on the approach angle. So that's a little bit interesting. The ILS is 3.8 and the pop is at 3.4 degrees. So yeah. Takeoff, it's going to be 3 takeoff available. What is the ledge limit of maneuvering area? Yeah. Yeah. Says something about probably actually so simultaneous use of taxiway Yankee and runway. Simultaneous use of taxiway Yankee and runway where aircraft is category Delta or larger is not allowed. Wind shear turbulence, caution. Wind shear turbulence may occur on approach to runway 17. That's not going to be anything for us. De-icing available through local company. Tower will coordinate a request. De-icing frequency is 121.78. So yeah, basically, so de-icing area is so it might seem like if you want to de-ice, you want to turn or push back, then to de-ice before you begin your taxi. If I'm correct, I don't know. Not to scale. But yeah, we should probably then do our approach briefing. Just going to set so then we can do our approach briefing. This was recorded at 12:50. So we can begin with the weather. The weather at Evenes was recorded at 12:50 Zulu. That is around 17 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds are 170 at 5 knots, KK, temperature -10, dew point -13, QNH 1012. Remark wind at 1,400 feet, 150 at 15 knots. So we can begin with our star. We are going to yeah, we're going to fly by the PMDG Lima arrival. This is on chart 10-2 Bravo, effective 25th of March 21. So yes, the PMDG Lima arrival, that's seems like it is not going to be an RNAV arrival, so no VRs or NDBs are required. MSA at Evenes is 6,900 feet. Maximum 250 as always, below 10,000 feet, and yeah, that is basically going to be it. And for our threat, the only threat we could have is the terrain in the area. As you can see, it is on pretty high mountains, but it shouldn't generally be a problem, but we need to look out for it, so we are sure that we are not colliding with any of them. Like I said, it shouldn't be a problem. So for our approach, we are going to land the ILS. Wait, landing 17. Ah, then that, okay. So we're landing ILS 17, that's going to be chart 11-1, effective 25th of March 21. So heading is going to be 170 degrees, ILS is going to be 1089. It is going to be an 3.8 degree descent, and I think the pop is calibrated to 3.4, so it's a little bit stiff offset between those. We are going to intercept at 4,000 feet, that should be around 9.7 miles out. Air duration, that's going to be 85 s at 100, transition altitude 7,000 feet. We are going to descend down to descend down to our minimums. That is going to be 436 feet. So if we then need to go around, we're going to climb on a runway track to DME 2.5 Echo Victor, our estimate. Then we're going to turn right, maximum 185 knots, to intercept and proceed on radial 246 Echo Victor Delta. To join odd NDB, holding at 5,000 feet. If 3,800 not obtained at odd NDB, continue climb on 346 Echo Victor Delta to 3,800, then turn right maximum 240, direct to odd NDB and join holding at 5,000 feet. And yeah, puppies are both on the left and the right as well. So for our airport, this is going to be chart 10-9 effective 26th of January 23. So pretty new one then. So we're going to land runway 17. We're going to try to vacate at Alpha 3. If not, we'll take Alpha 4. And then we can look into the taxi route a little bit later. The runway is grooved, so that's good. So yeah. So for our taxi, this is going to be chart 10-9A, effective 26th of January 23. So if we vacate at Alpha 3, we're going to just taxi straight ahead to stand 30. I think that is what we could expect. And yeah. And we also have one thing here, wind shear turbulence. Caution, wind shear turbulence may occur on approach to runway 17. Moderate occasionally severe turbulence may occur on final runway 17 with wind from southwest to west 20 knots or more. Severe turbulence may occur on final runway 17 when wind at 1,400 feet. Quantolken 2.4 nautical miles at off airport northwest. Is 40 knots or more at 1,400 feet. So yeah, and the winds, we had a remark, you can just check that was at 1,400 feet. So if we encounter wind shear, so that's going to be a 5-degree pitch change, 500, I think that's going to be 1,000 feet vertical visibility, 15 knots of sudden airspeed change. We're going to execute a wind shear escape maneuver. That's going to be full thrust, climb out, no change in the configuration until we are safe. Okay, thanks. The Wi-Fi is back again. Oh, I really hate this Wi-Fi. Emil, hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is good with private jets. Fly so much faster. So yeah, I do agree with you a lot there. That's the benefit with private jets. They are just quicker. So yeah, we are hoping that the Wi-Fi is not going to crash anymore throughout this day. Can't guarantee it, but we will cross our fingers for that. So yeah, we could expect a wind shear, so that's just something we need to remember. We haven't done a wind shear escape maneuver before, but it could occur. It isn't a guarantee. Could, so we just need to be cautious. So then, if you encounter it, full thrust, climb out, and don't change anything in the configuration. So wind shear escape maneuver is not the same as a normal go around. So we are going to do a fuel check at Cuba as well. It's going to be at 3.7 tons. Seems like we are going to be above that. Since currently we're going to be 4 tons, so 300 kilograms above. So that's nice. And there is still no ATC online. What happened here? Oh, there you go. Wait. Yeah, we are connected back on WhatsApp. Monique, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do you mean like you're going to fly with us down in another aircraft? Is that what you mean? If it is, then of course yes. No, we have still online ground or wireless ground online. Sorry, but I actually don't understand what they have written down there. Benika, I'm sorry. Okay, we are 22 knot crosswind. We don't have not headwind, more crosswind actually, that's good. More crosswind, the better it is. Or the more tailwind, the better it is. Yeah, you could do that if you want to. That's fine for me. There's no problem in doing that. So if you want to, then of course yes. So when do we when is our descent? 108 miles, okay. So Still a little while. Oh, it seems like we can see some northern lights there. Or is it just clouds? Actually, I actually don't know. No, it seems like, yeah, it is northern lights. That can't be clouds. So how much fuel? 3.7, wasn't it? 3.7. We have 4.2. So yeah, we have enough. What should we land in Harstad with? That's going to be either on 2.8. What's our that's 2.3. So if you expect to land with 2.8 tons, landing with 3.3. So we have at least enough for one go around of 600 kilograms. Or to be exact, we have 500 kilograms, but a go around normally is around 600 kilograms. That's with the new approach as well, and the missed approach. But it can depend a little bit. Displays are a little bit too bright. Like that. Okay, so Gubba, we are approaching Gubba. Okay, still 20 miles, so Emil, nice! You bought this Centurion 800. Nice, enjoy it. Have you enjoyed it so far? After we are landed now in Evenes, we're going to fly back to Oslo. You know what, that was nice, with a little brighter. So 77 miles, okay, so we are approaching our descent. Where is it actually? Oh, okay, there it is. Just all the terrain that is in the terrain radar. Okay. But yeah. If you have flown a lot of Airbus, you're definitely going to feel that the aircraft handles a little bit different. So, yeah, it is important to learn how to start it as well. If you can't start it, then how should you be able to fly it? So yeah, you could look forward to fly it. That's correct, Benike. That's correct. Okay, Kubab, 8 miles. So, 3.7 wasn't it? 3.7. We still have 4 tons. So yeah. No, you need to use, if you're going to see me, then you need to use Vatsim on PC. Then you should be able to see me. So we are 3.7, we are passing Gubba, so yeah, 4 tons, we have enough. With the wheel brakes. So the wheel brakes, or I think you mean the chocks. If you want to remove those, you just go into the menu here, FS Actions, Services. Or you can't do it now, but we're in the so when you're in Services, you have the chocks option down there. You can remove and place it on aircraft. So if you don't remove those, you are not going to be able to move the aircraft. Yeah, I think you mean the chocks. That is like this things that you place at the wheel of the aircraft when they are on the ground, so the aircraft is not going to move. No problem. Oh, this iPad is so bright. What? So I should probably do our descent checklist then. So descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude set to 100 feet, recall check, auto brake off. Landing data, flaps 3144 knots and minimum 436 feet. And approach briefing is the complete. Descent checklist complete. Good question actually. In MSFS, I don't know. That is maybe over 2,000 hours or something. I don't know. But I have my flight hours where I have flown routes like this, and I have actually don't remember. I need to check. Just give him a little moment. So last time I checked on my flight hours when I've flown route flights, I have above 1,245. So probably 1,300-ish, maybe more. I don't know. And that is with completed normal flights like this, and not with like flying fighter jets around or general aviation or things like that. So yeah, probably about 2,000. So yeah. If you want to route back to Oslo, then you need to wait a little bit. I haven't made that one yet. We are first going to begin our descent first. But if you've been the flight we're flying now, so yes, I can do that. Yeah, okay, so the flight back again, then you need to wait a little bit. I got to make it soon, but not yet. Just going to begin our descent first. Yes, we are flying IFR. If we would have flown VFR, then we would have flown much closer to the ground and looked at on the ground, looked at the different mountains and rivers and followed that. So when you're flying a route like this, we are flying IFR. Okay, good luck, Emil. So still landing 14:05, still landing on time. That's what we expect. That should be soon half an hour. I'm looking forward for the report. Okay, we're soon going to begin our descent. Nice. Oh, that's nice, really nice. Okay, so 17 miles. So if you're landing 14:05, that's going to be a seatbelt zone at 13:50. That's going to be about 15 minutes. Or 15,000 feet, depends on whichever is earlier. So I think we might actually be able to fly back in a sunset on our way down. I hope so. What is the clock real time? Okay. It is past... yeah, it is around 14:35. So maybe not. Depends on when we are going to depart. Departure time is going to be 15:40. So, Harstad, Oslo, 15:40. And the real aircraft is still delayed. So we're going to have some good time on the ground. So landing 14:05. So yeah. Departure time. That is going to be 14:40. 15:40 is local time. 14:40 is going to be UTC. So it is 1 hour different there. So when I make a flight plan, I'm going to take 14:40. But I have it on local time in Norway, so yeah, it is going to be 14:40. What is the problem now? Explain. What the issues do you have now? Okay, there you go. We have begun our descent. So we should do a PA to passengers. We are going to land in about 30 minutes. Oh, ja. Mine damer og herrer, dette er liten opptak fra cockpiten. Som dere nå kanskje har lagt merke til, så nå vil vi våres ned til Evenes Harstad, og vi har funnet å lande om rundt 30 minutter. Været akkurat nå nede i Harstad, det ser da ganske så greit ut. Vi har fortsatt litt grann vind fra sør, litt grann skyer i området, og minus 10 grader. Vi håper at det er veldig fin flytur med Norwegian, og vi håper å se igjen for deres neste flytur. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick update from flight deck. As you may have noticed, we now begin our descent down to Evenes Harstad, and we expect to land in around 30 minutes. The weather down in Evenes Harstad now seems to be pretty good. We have a little bit wind from the south, some clouds, and minus 10 degrees. We hope that you enjoy this flight with Norwegian, and we hope to see you again on the next flight. Nice. Low oil pressure, okay. Yeah, I'm going to make our flight now. That was the plan after we have just begun our descent. So, I'm going to make our new flight plan now. That's going to be Harstad Oslo on Delta Yankee 363. Delta Yankee 363. Departing out of Evenes. Just one question, do you want the route with the runways and Sidon stars, or just the route? Or the normal ATC route that we have without Sidon star? So yeah, 363. Delta Yankee 363. 363 Victoria is going to be our call sign. Nordic 63 Victor 1440. Gardermoen, what's the weather current in Gardermoen? 6 miles, okay. Okay, nice, Emil. So yes, route, that is going to be... Here it is, route. Copy. Okay, so I'm sending it in the chat now. So here you have the route on our way home again. So that's going to be our route. Okay, we are past... Well, we haven't even passed flight level 300 yet. No problem. There it is. The problem is, it isn't dark here, but it is dark up in northern Norway, so it is some lighting difference here. That could be a problem. Actually, that's a good question. I think the reason why is because you haven't turned off your packs. So if you see up here, you have your packs to turn on engines. This one here should stay at open, and those two here is going to be stay in this position, off position. I can't turn it off now because we are in the in cruise. So left and right pack on off, isolation valve on auto, and APU bleed on, so that should stay there. Then that should be on, because in the 737 you need to turn off the packs to start engines. The isolation valve, or So these two should stay in the off position like that, and I try in the open position. It is easier for me to show you on the ground because we are not in the air now, so I can't turn off the packs, because otherwise you're going to get an altitude warning, because of the pressurization. So if you didn't understand, I can show it to you on the ground. So yeah, because the engines need all the bleed they can get from the APU to start up, so then you can't have the packs on. And I think that's the same logic in the Airbus, but the Airbus turn the packs off automatically when you are switching to starting your engines. In the 737 you need to do it manually. So it is the same logic. But in the 787, for example, you have electrical starters, so there you can start both engines at the same time, but you can't do that in an Airbus or in a Boeing. So again, in the services menu here, up here, now if you go to page 3 out of 4 in the ground services, you should see a green bar up here, I think it is going to be, where it says stairs or jetway. If you click on that and switches to jetway, then you can connect your jetway. And then you go to the first page from services again, and then you can request your jetway. Like I said, easy to show it on the ground because I can't access it here. So, yeah. Okay, so we're flying straight ahead on 014 degrees, 014. So yeah, I can show it to you on the ground if you didn't understand. Just, I think you might need to remind me. Yeah, that is actually a bug with the older NG aircraft. So that's actually going to go away when you are departing, because it was something wrong in the door lock mechanisms inside the over exit wings, that they didn't recognize that the doors were closed fast enough or something. So we got a master caution light on takeoff, and that is something you don't want. So Boeing fixed it, but PMDG wanted to implement that into their aircraft. So it is an option that is default in the aircraft. And there is actually no real NG aircraft that has this issue anymore. So that is basically a bug within the 737 aircraft, so you can't actually do anything. So, but if they are physically open, then you should probably close them. But if you see that they are closed, then it is just a bug with the aircraft. Bug with the real aircraft as well. So nothing to be worried about. Should probably continue to send down to 15,000. So yeah, a little bit interesting that PMDG opted to implement that into this 77, and it isn't an option. So yeah, so if you have that overwing exit light issue, then you can just ignore it basically. So on takeoff, you don't get it on every takeoff. I don't remember the exact stats for that, but I don't get it very often either. So yeah, if you get a master caution light, you can either just look up, see if you have the overwing exit lights illuminated here, or you can just continue, wait a little bit, and then the master caution light should extinguish after a few seconds. Okay, have you still no oil pressure? Okay. you have turned off the packs and on with the isolation, or the isolation to auto. Correct. Sorry, open, not auto, open. So packs off, isolation open, and APU bleed on. Have you turned on the APU? You need the APU to start the engines. If you haven't turned that on either, then okay, we have turned on the APU. You have probably turned on the fuel pumps, but if you haven't, definitely turn them on. But I think it's still something to do with the air conditioning. I'm not sure. I think because that reminds me of, so when I started, I didn't know that you actually had to turn off the packs. Okay. Fuel pump 1. If you just have one fuel pump, do you just have one fuel pump on? Because then you should probably turn on all of the fuel pumps here. But if you have fuel in the center tank that we doesn't have, if you have, then turn on the center as well. Yeah, then you should probably turn on all of your fuel pumps. That might also be the reason why you can't turn on the engines. And if it still doesn't work, then it is something to do with the packs. Yeah. So have you turned all of them? Are all of the hydraulic paddles in this position? All 4 pumps on the on position? Yes. Then go into your FMC, maintenance on ground, and the service hydraulic fluid, because you are empty. And then if you haven't started the engines, these 2 lights should extinguish, but the engine should still stay on. That's because you haven't turned on the engines, so that is not providing anything to your hydraulic system yet. Okay, well, this is actually our heading going to be 3. Yes, it was. Like I said, if you don't find a FMC, I can show it to you on the ground. I can't access it when I am in the air. Packs off. Yes, packs off. Engine bleed, they can stay on. And APU bleed as well. All 3 bleed switches on. 1,000 to go, and we have passed. There you go, we are around 50, so we can turn on the seatbelts. Down to 10,000 feet, so we are closing on our sterile cockpit phase here, so when we're passing 10,000 I can continue explaining on the ground. Nice, Benike. I'm arriving very soon, in just about 15 minutes-ish. Yeah, I'm going to try. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. Yeah, we haven't passed. It seems like it's going to be a while. We are probably going to pass 10,000 feet in about 3 minutes-ish. 3.5. What? Benike, what do you mean? I'm actually not sure what you mean. Do you mean like you are going to be a controller? Is that what you mean? There is a universal frequency, the Unicom 122.8. Going to use that on our way down now. And yeah, we're also soon passing 10,000 feet, so yeah, we're passing 120 now. Very soon. Do we have the airport in sight? Probably not.
Alpha Charlie Echo India 276 radio check.
Readability 5x5. So yes. I hope you could hear me. I think it was you. Yeah, I hope you could hear me. Yeah, my key binding works. Nice. Good to know. Okay, so passing 10,000. There you go, 1,000 go. We can continue down to what is it actually? It's going to be approach ILS 17. Of course it crashed. 4,000 feet, so we can continue down to 4,000 feet. QNH is 1012. 1012. 1012. And it's a little bit turbulent. But you're not on final either, so that's a bit strange. That's okay. Everyone isn't, so. Okay, there you go, past 1,000 feet. So, turn on you. And the QNH in Evenes now. Okay, it's still 1012. We have in 130, variable between 130 and 19. So, what's going to be 130 then if you calculate with a 130 instead. 1305. Probably, yeah, so the winds could expect them to be a little bit variable. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how this landing is going to be. Okay, so heading there. Okay, we're flying at 249, we should probably speed to 20 knots. If you look at the charts again, Victor 512, we are equal to 512, that is that one. And then we are 14 miles out again. So just a rebrief there, like I said, we could maybe expect turbulence or severe turbulence or wind shear, or moderate turbulence or wind shear on the final half of runway 17. So just to recap, if you encounter wind shear, that's going to be a 5-degree pitch difference, 1000 feet in vertical speed difference, or 50 knots in the airspeed difference. Then we are, or that's going to be sudden different though. Then we're going to take full thrust, climb out, and not do anything else. And then when we are safely out, we're going to gear up and back with the flaps. So just a recap there. 351. Still a bit high on speed. Go turning base. Flaps 5. They can take speed 200. Is it our final approach course on 170. 170. And we have the airport in sight, nice.
Alpha Charlie Echo India 278. Bother is made.
Okay. Okay, we're now turning final. So Iris is alive, clouds alive, localizer alive. And we are currently 14 miles out. Okay, so approach. Warlock. Fast to go. Missed approach altitude is going to be 5,000 feet. Cabin crew seats for landing, please. Yeah, flaps 5 speed. 167. They were very correct on the charts that we could expect turbulence on 517. And glide slope is captured. Is approach altitude 5,000 feet. So we are currently soon 8 miles final. Evenes traffic, Nordic 2 Bravo Echo, 8 mile final for runway 17. Evenes traffic. Okay, that was clear to land. Get out. Flaps 15. Landing checklist 2 flaps. So cabin call given, engine start switch is continuous, speed brake armed, landing it down, and flaps holding 15. Flaps 30. Complete land checklist. Flaps 30 planned, 30 green light. Land checklist complete. I can definitely see that the pop is calibrated a bit different in Reliance. Okay, phone fast and stabilized. Go, please get autopilot. Okay, we're going to ignore the glide slope and just follow the poppies.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, 60 knots. There you go, guys. Welcome to Evenes. Flight time 1 hour and 32 minutes. That was very good. Where are we? I think we may have vacated them a little bit too early. Maybe not. No, perfect. Enhet traffic, Nordic 2 Bravo Echo, runway 17 vacated. Enhet traffic. Okay, let's go to this. You can go there. You can turn off here and remember to turn off the probe heat as well. Quickly going to start here. So then we can taxi. We got to taxi to stand 130. That's going to be our gate. So gate 7, and that's going to be stand 30. No. Oh, the terminal is very blue. Okay, it seems like 30 is occupied. So then we're going to use 2. Or is it 30 or 29? Okay, 30 is not occupied. Okay. Okay, we can shut down engine number 2. Can't see a thing in front of me. Got brake sets. Services, shocks, and ground power units. There you go. Ground power is on, and we can turn off engine number 1. And passing 20 now, so we can turn off here. And we can request deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Okay, we can look at the landing rates. That was 265 feet per minute. Wasn't that bad. We didn't see the touchdown zone, so I didn't know where we actually got to touch down. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good landing. Yes, then we got to prepare for our flight back to Oslo then. So to open the doors, if you're flying the default A320neo, I actually don't know. So yeah. Okay, if you find the default one, I don't know. I think the only way you can do it is to request services from the ATC panel inside the simulator. Yes, I see. It is Air Canada, isn't it? Yes, it is Air Canada. So that's nice. So yeah, if Emil, if you have any other questions did you solve everything with the engine start and so on? Did you solve everything, or is there anything else you need help for?
Thank you, good night.
Okay. Okay, currently doing homework. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's actually a very good idea. So yeah. So our flight to Oslo then.
Great job, gentlemen.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So our flight down to Oslo. We're going to be Nordic 63 Victor. Flight level 360 and 700 is the airport elevation in Oslo. And we should probably do our shutdown checklist. Shutdown checklist: fuel pumps, they are off, probe heat off, hydraulic panel set, flaps up, no lights, park rank set, engine starter is cut off, weather red off, and technical log are complete. Shutdown checklist complete. Yeah. Alas, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Bye, thank you for a wonderful flight.
So yes, our flight back.
Bye-bye.
Probably, yeah, okay, it did load the new flight plan. Nice. So we are going to fly from Evenes to Oslo. We are going to be Nordic. I think it is going to be 1 Victor Echo. 63 Victor. 1 Victor Echo. 63 Victor. 63 Victor. There you go. Departure that should be arrive runway 17 and Amimo 1 Echo. And then Amimo Zulu 156.
Thank you, good night.
Zulu 156. And to Kupav Zulu 101. To Kupav. Somub Zulu 134.
Thank you. You did a great job. Wonderful flight.
To Abuno Lima 996 Index. 996 Index. Activate, sorry, arrival. That should probably I left 0 on the right via the index for Lima and Insuv. Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice flight. Fire to Nis. Yeah. Okay, so departure airport Echo November Victor Echo. Oh. Yeah, Echo Victor. Runway 17. So for our engine outside at Echo Victor Delta 11735, right turn maximum 168 knots to intercept and proceed on radial 246 outbound Echo Victor Delta to Peacocks 28.3 DME radial 246 Echo Victor Delta. And then on published holding 246 inbound left turn MSA to 6900. So if you should begin from the beginning. At Echo Victor Delta we are. Echo Victor Delta. at Echo Victor Delta. Right turn to proceed on a radial 246. To Peacocks. Peacocks. Peacocks, hold, Peacocks. 246 inbound. 246 inbound, left turn, 6,900 feet. 6,900. Nice. So 250 below 10,000. Forecast 310. 200. 100. And the Kun engine also is probably going to be the same. 1013. Arrival. No, it's 1014. Okay, how it changed. 014. Cost next is going to be 9. Find the
Refueling truck
reserves.
is on its way.
Nice.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Find the reserves 3 tons. Cruising altitude is going to be 360. Oh. Oh, what? Oh yeah, that is the FS realistic first person mode. Okay. 34020.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
FS20. Average I say -5, -56, -61. Boom. Ooh. Nice. If you want to see the flight plan, yes, you do need to use SimBrief. But
Fuel
you
truck
can
is
still
in
use
position.
the iPad. But
Please
if you want
don't
to
load aircraft
see the
until
flight,
the
yes,
fuel
you
truck arrives
need
and
to use
ask to do
SimBrief.
it.
Yeah. So we are tanking up. 7.9 tons is what we have now on board, and we should have 7.8. So just give it another 100 kilograms extra. I hope not that Norwegian needs to pay for that extra fuel, because we just need the 7.8 and we get 100 kilograms extra. It is good though to have. It's always good to have extra fuel on board. It is. So I'm not complaining. So yeah. So we should probably get our departure chart. So search departure SID via the AMD Move on Echo departure. So how is that going to look? So yeah, it is an Arnau departure. Initial clearance is 1002. Correction 12,000 feet. So very high actually. 12,000 feet. There you go. So yeah, that is going to be 12,000. Yes, we have some high altitude. That's something we need to think about. But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. So there's nothing special in our departure out of Evenes. So then we should probably go through our route. So our route that is going to take us about the AMI Move on Echo departure. Then we're going to fly basically southwards to Oslo index for Lima by the instant transition file left runway 0 on right. Mr. Approach is also there, and our engine outside. That's going to be to Echo Victor Delta VR, Evenes VR, and then a right turn 246 on the radial 246 to intercept and hold at the Peacocks 246 inbound right turns 6,900 feet. So yes, that is good. So we are departing 1440. 363. We are at destination 800, November India Lima. Because the catering are doing its job. They're still refueling. So we can't board the passengers yet. We should probably wait a little bit. Okay, we're going to depart in 15 minutes soon. So we actually want the passengers on board now. How many passengers do we expect? Okay, we are definitely going to begin our boarding now. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
The fuel check still haven't departed yet. Even the catering is finished, but refueling isn't.
Passengers boarding starting.
So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, but we can check the weather for departure. So it's a 170 at 6. Should get a new weather report now very soon actually. So we could wait for that. But for our departure, that's going to be out of runway 17. That is one is dry. Flaps 5. Engine anti-ice. No, we don't need any anti-ice. Yeah, that seems good. So we're just waiting for the new weather report. That should arrive very soon. Well, actually, I should have arrived 3 minutes ago. So yeah. So we can execute the route then. Everything there looked good. So we can request the winds. There you go, we can load. Should load for flight level 360. There you go, execute, descend, forecast, load. Should -6 or something, -10. Okay, execute. Nice, that is finished. So the only thing we are waiting for now is passengers to board and the new weather report. And it is still not arriving. 1420 please. So almost 5 minutes ago. But you have still not arrived. Yeah, we're going to wait. We want a new weather report when we're doing our briefing, so we want the latest weather. That's what we want. Temperature says -11. So this one is correct on that. But it is still not we are still not getting anything. Like I said, it is soon 5 minutes since that one was recorded, so a little bit strange. Okay, look at the weather in Oslo. Yeah, it is winds are good, light snow, -5. So now we have got a new weather report here, so we have probably got it from here as well. No. We haven't. Strange. If you look at some other places, like Flight 24, have they the new update? Or
I'm doing good.
is it generally delayed for everyone? Okay, the real aircraft haven't landed yet. Fine now. Okay, so it is probably because the weather report is you normally get every half hour, but it doesn't specify that it needs to be every half hour. Because yeah, it is recorded at 1420, but they don't need to release it before later. And we don't get anything, so we're just going to use 1706, 11, 12. L.
Hello.
So 170 at 6 minus 11 QNH 1012 and yeah,
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
there you go. 1005 10 3 5 10 3. So now we can do our departure briefing. So guys, ready for departure briefing. So we can begin with weather at Evenes. That was recorded at 14:20 Zulu, that is 6 minutes ago, and it is as follows. So winds are 170 at 9 knots. Okay, temperature is -10, dew point -13, QNH 1013. Remark wind at 1,400 feet, 160 at 13 knots. So we can begin with our airport. So this is our air. We can actually begin with begin with this one instead. So this is our parking stand chart. This is chart 10-9A, effective 26th of January 23. So we parked at stand 30 here. Could expect a push facing to the west, and then just taxi down the apron and the Yankee to our holding point. So yeah, there is basically nothing to be worried about there. We have some wind shear turbulence on final for 17. We are going to depart out of 17, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. And for our airport here, set taxi up Yankee to hold with Alpha 1, runway 17. Visibility is good, so this warning here is not going to be anything significant. Yeah, this is chart 10-9, effective 26th of January 23. So we are going to depart out of runway 17. Like I said, we have no taxi restriction hotspots and in no times that is applicable for Evenes today. So departing out of 17, heading is going to be 170 degrees and then for any emergencies. Under 80 knots we are going to reject for every normal things. Above 80 knots we are going to reject for engine failures, fires, winch warning, or aircraft is unsafe to fly. If I call reject takeoff, I'm going to close the vest levers, raise the speed brake manual and apply maximum reverse. If the auto brake is not braking properly, I'm going to take full manual braking of the aircraft. So when we are stopped, we're going to cut the reversers, download the speed brake, identify the problem, carry out the movements of my command and on checklist, and then decide further what we're going to do and initiate an evacuation if needed. So, if any warnings go after V1, we're just going to continue to take off, raise game and positive rate, and no further actions under 400 feet. After that, we're going to identify the problem, carry out the movements of my command, add number checklist, and then we're going to return for landing here in Evenes. So for our engine outside, just going to be straight ahead to Evenes VOR. Flying past that one, going to take a right turn, maximum 168 knots. 246 on radio 246 to Peacocks. Hold there 246 inbound, left turns 6,900 feet. And I'm not sure if you got to depart out above maximum take landing weight. Probably not, or actually maybe we could maybe expect that. So we'll wait and see how it goes. And yeah. We can actually check what we could expect. Estimated takeoff weight is going to be 67.5, so we are probably most likely going to depart above a maximum landing weight. So that means we are just going to fly the engine outside and burn out some fuel if it is necessary to return immediately due to the emergency. So for our departure or our SID, we're going to fly the Amimo 1 Echo departure. This is on chart 10-TD Delta, effective 25th of March 21. So the Amimo 1 Echo departure, as you can see here, it is an RNA departure, so no VRs or NDBs are required. MSA at Evenes 6,009 feet, maximum 250 as always, below 10,000. And initial flight clearance is flight level 120. And we have some, this is required a minimum climb gradient of 414 feet per nautical mile, or 6.8% up to 6,000 due to ATC restrictions, and to stay within controlled airspace. So the climb gradient is going to be pretty high for our departure today. And yes, that is basically it. All the threats, the only threat you could have is to, as you can see here, it is a lot of terrain, up to almost 6,000 feet or below or above. So the only threat you have today is going to be the weather, or sorry, the terrain in the south of the airport. So then, guys, are there any questions? Probably not. Then our departure brief is complete. So we have got the load sheet. 67.8, 19.9. So 67,800. So that's going to be flaps 5, takeoff 133. So takeoff 133, 89.2. 89.2. 89.1, that is close enough. So flaps 5, trim is going to be 5.8 units. V speeds V1 139, rotate 142, V2 149. So 394249. 394249. Nice. And yeah. So 120 149. Good. Everything is then pretty much good to go then. I just need to do a PA to the passengers. But you can start APU first. Så den vi kan døpe i. Mine damer og herrer, dette er kaptein som snakker. På en av Norwegian og besetningen ombord så ønsker vi dere velkommen ombord denne flyvningen fra Evenes Harstad til Oslo Gardermoen. Flytiden til Oslo i dag er forventet til å bli rundt 1,5 time. Vi er nå veldig snart klare for avgang, så sett dere ned, ta på sikkerhetsbeltet, og for deres egen sikkerhet og andres, vær så snill, følg med på det veldig viktigste demonstrasjonen som går fra kabinkrew nå veldig snart. Været for ruten vår i dag, det skal det bli ganske greit. Vi kan kanskje forvente litt turbulens når vi klatrer ut herfra fra Evenes, men ellers skal det være veldig så bra. Men vi anbefaler å ha på sikkerhetsbeltet på gjennom herfra-turen bare sånn i tilfelle vi kommer bort til noe uforventet turbulens. Været i Oslo ser det ganske OK ut. Vi har bitte litt vind fra nord, lett snø og minus 5 grader. Så sitt ned, slapp av, så håper dere får en veldig fin flytur med Norwegian. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. On behalf of Norwegian and the crew on board, we will welcome aboard this flight from Evenes Harstad to Oslo Gardermoen. Flight into Oslo today is expected to be around 1 hour and 30 minutes. We are now very soon ready for departure, so sit down, take in your seatbelts, and for your own safety and others, please follow the very important safety demonstration that's come from the camera crew now pretty soon. We are going to cruise at around 36,000 feet today. We could expect some turbulence when we depart out of Evenes, but otherwise it should be smooth, but we recommend to have the seatbelts on for the entire flight, just in case we're encountering some unexpected turbulence. So the weather in Oslo seems to be okay. We have a little bit wind from the north, light snow, and minus 5 degrees. So sit down, relax, and we hope that you're going to enjoy this flight with Norwegian. So, yeah, nice. So the APU is up and running, so you can pretty much just do that. And we should probably do our... Where is that button? There it is. Okay, so we should probably do our... what is it called? The pre-flight checklist. Departure in about 5 minutes, so we actually are on time. On with you. I forgot to turn you off, but okay. One thing I also forgot. I forgot to reconnect to Vatsum as the aircraft is actually flying down. So is it 3-6 or 6-3? It is 6-3 Victor. 6-3 Victor. There you go. Alas, this is going to be... Yeah, we're flying back to Oslo. This is going to be the second flight. I mean, yes, you can request pushback from the FMC. It is not very easy but to use. But if you go to here and pushback, and then you have some options here. I'm not going to mess with anything there now, but yeah. So we can request pushback from the FMC. So, preferred checklist. Pins and covers are moved, oxygen is tested 100%, now transfer, and the spray switches all at normal and auto. Window heat is on, air conditioning and pressurization packs auto, and all bleeds on. Flight instruments, so we are tracking 351 degrees, Canadian 1012, correction, that's going to be on 1013. 1013, and we are reading 120 feet. Park brake is set, engine start levers cut off, rudder and aerodrome are free and 0, and takeoff and taxi briefing are complete. Previous checklist below line, fuel, we have 7,900 kilograms on board, and the pumps are on. Yes, fuel pumps on. Passenger signs set. Auto brake, RTO, CDP for neck cars completed. Takeoff speed, speed 1139, route 142, V2149. MCP V2149 heading 170 and 12,000 feet is set. Preferred checklist complete. So then we are pretty much ready for push and start then. So we should probably remove the trucks and prepare for pushback and departure. Oh, congratulations, Emil. Congrats.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, so you are there. So on you. And then we can do our before start checklist. So flight the door is closed locked. Doors windows closed locked and collision light is on and transponder altitude off before start checklist complete. Okay, so you haven't pushed back yet. Okay. So we are 6-3 Victor. 6-3 Victor. Evenes traffic, Nordic 6-3 Victor, push and start auto stand 30. Evenes traffic.
Locking gear.
So we are ready. Yeah, not going to. We're going to ignore the. Wait for the nose left tail right is.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Yes, it is cold, but there is still no icing conditions. That's the problem. It is no icing conditions. It isn't visible moisture. It's clear skies. So, yeah, we're just going to wait until we are passing. Okay, there is actually no red line here. We can probably just start our engines right away. Okay. Okay, so starting engine number 2. $25 fuel. Oh, what? What is this? What? What did it say? Did it say nose to right, tail left? Or did it say nose left, tail right? Nice. That means we are going to take a 180 turn. Oh, nice. Thank you for that, GSX. Even missed the center line. Nice. Okay, we can start engine approval to stable. $25 you.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set. What? Where have you brought us? What? Interesting. There you go, we have 2 good engines. Starting at this hand signal right, have a good afternoon, bye bye. It is so always think of evening when it is dark outside, and the clock isn't even 1600 local time, and it is so dark here. It is insane. I'm very happy that I actually don't live up there in the northern Norway. 5.8. Well, I forgot to reset the trim. 5.8.
Unlocking gear.
There. Flaps 5.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good, we can do a control flag control check. There you go, just waiting for the gear pin. There you go, we got the gear pin. So before we do anything, I just got to check. Can I customize that parking? No. Because that didn't go very well. Try again, please. There you go. Thanks. Stand 30. Pushback. Nose left. Tail right. It is correct. So why it doesn't work? Oh, I don't know. Let's take both. Go apply. Okay, so then we can do our before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. Oh. So yeah, generators, they are on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, air conditioning pressurization, packs auto, ice auto. Engine start switch is continuous. Recall checked, engine start levers alitant, flag cord also checked, ground equipment is clear and APU off before taxi checklist are complete. And how are we going to turn out of this? It is let's take a right turn there. So that is what we're going to do. So left is we have aircraft there, but it should be clear, and right is clear, so we're going to taxi via Yankee. Evenes traffic, Nordic 63 Victor taxiing via Yankee to endpoint Alpha 1 runway 17 Evenes traffic. There you go. It is clear on the left, pretty much clear on the right as well then. Slashhead, well, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Can't see a thing back here. Okay, it is my fault that GSX don't know the difference between left and right. So I think you managed that pretty nicely. Got FMC warning here, enable 205 at, we can set 200 for now. And see if we get a warning and we can lower it. Okay, so the left is clear and right is clear. One thing I just realized we have forgot is 11735. No, we have it tuned. 173, yeah, we just need to set it into the active. Oh shit, need to monitor the speed a little bit better there. Not above 30 knots. That is the restriction, 30 knots. Let the camera sit down. And before take a checklist. Take off page, please. So yes, flaps 5 plant, 5 green light, stabilizer trim, 5.8 units is set, and camera color given. Before take a checklist complete. Evenes traffic, Nordic 63 Victor, landing out and departing out of runway 17, Evenes traffic.
Alpha Charlie, India 2, 17, holding short on runway 17.
Okay, so we are ready. Off with you. Okay, so before the check is complete, then we're ready then. So, take off. Press stable. Take off and set. Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. So hard to see the route on this map here now. Equals the flaps 1.
Charlie Echo India 276, taking off from runway 70.
Okay, flaps up. So I think we are going to wait a little bit with changing the QNH. No, it is the same. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we can continue our climb up to 360. So we can set standard, and then after deco checklist. So engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no light and altimeters passing 4,300. Now, after deco check is complete. Okay, so the next one is going to be to 192. Also turn off the retractable lights. The good thing is that we're going to get tailwind all the way down. Okay, enable 250 DNX. Okay, I'll take 249 then. 249, 24. Not 24, 24. And 249. 249. Execute. 26. Okay, we're past 10,000 feet. Landing lights can go off. And it is still a little bit turbulent, so we're going to wait with the seatbelts. So it is darkening here as well, so we're probably going to just get night or no lights at all throughout the rest of today. It's still a little bit bumpy, but it is better now. Oh, Like how the northern light just disappears. Yeah, we have still a little bit sunlight left, but it isn't much. But yeah, it is better than nothing. Okay, I think it is stable enough now, so we can turn off the signals. When I look up like that, it's for some reason if I'm looking like this or this, it have felt like that we're actually turning. So that's a little bit interesting. I don't know. I actually don't know why, but yeah. Passing 20,000. So expected at 26, our scheduled time of arrival at 25. So we are 1 minute behind currently. It still feels like we're turning. I don't know why. I can definitely see that we are not turning. So we have done everything here correctly. You're up and you're down, nice. But now we are turning. Okay, 2 knots. Well, that wasn't too much. Heading of 198. Okay, 199. Okay, it is going to switch back to 198 though. So you can look into Flight Radar 24 and see what they are doing in Oslo. If they're using 01 left or right. Using right for landings, left for right for landings, left for takeoff. But yeah, I'm just going to go and eat a little bit, so I'm back very soon. Okay guys, I'm back again. Sorry, it took a little while. Okay, so we are at flight level 360, nice, we can turn you there. And it seems like they are using a 01s in Oslo. Like I said, 01 left for departures, 01 life, 01 right for landings, and left for departures. So that means we're going to plan for ILS from 01 right. Search, please. Star. Okay, yes, of course. Index for Lima. And I thought visual approach wasn't acceptable, but that is probably for VFR aircraft. So have ATC down in Oslo. No, we don't. So then we're just going to use the ILS for 01 right. I don't think we're going to use any RMP. We have the RMP Oscar Echo. No, we are just going to use the ILS. Simple and easy. Okay, that's better. So 012 degrees is going to be the heading. I think the reason why I always think we are turning is because the angle of the Aurora Borealis. Oh, that was correct. So yeah, I always think we are turning. Uh, 11195. One 905. If we forgot to do the landing dispatch again, that's something. Oh shit! I'm actually not sure what happened there. Okay, now we got Gardermoen Tower online. Nice. If we could get some more ATC online today, that would have been really nice. Shit, this is not good. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. This is not good. So with Harstad 4, 5000. I don't know what that means. That slash there. Try it. Unknown direction, okay. So this build is now 5000 meters. Light snow, overcast at 2700. Okay, so the visibility is now bad. 0204 and 340050. So yes, if it's like 010. 40 degrees. Yeah, 3404 minus 614. So 3404, 614. Right. Definitely right. So 1.7. 1.7. Yes. So 63,900. And engine that is 52. It's going to be 3147. This is with autobake 3, so we're going to use autobake 3. If we take auto brake 2 instead, what is this going to look like? 2410. Yeah, we can use auto brake 2 instead. Okay, how long have I flown for now? 30 minutes. So we'll do a fuel check at Tuksut. Tuksut, 5 tons. Tuksut, sorry, Tuksut. And 5 tons. Okay, so I do have my math mock exam on Friday, so I actually need to practice a little bit. Oh, I can't turn on the correct light. There you go. But it isn't that hard, to be honest. If you can everything, then shouldn't be a problem. But maybe some things that is I need to repeat a little bit. It is nice to be on the safe side as well, so. So. Okay, I have gone with something here, but what happened? We found you. Probably nice. I need to know the task. Oh. Yes. You there? This here and task 7. Where are you? Ah, okay. Just. I don't think if something incorrectly happened. Oh yeah, no wait, I think it is correct. Yeah, it is correct. Nice. på. We are approaching Tuxedo lasted for 50 miles. Oh no, wait, this is not right. Wait, what? 18,000. Tuxedo, 20 miles again. Okay. So we are approaching Tuksut. Approaching Tuksut 10 miles. And now we're going to begin our ascent at 130. So we should probably begin our approach briefing after we have passed Tuksut. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So we're going to do that. We should probably just finish up everything as we're ready for the approach briefing. That is not running 17. Still on the right track. 871. Yeah. So 3 miles. That aircraft that is flying right beside us here. Okay, he's not. He is flying down to Dublin. So. Okay, we are passing Tuksut. We should have 5 tons. We have 5.2, so we have enough. When I think about it, we do have 80s, so maybe we should do our briefing when we have the 80s information for Oslo. 126, 125. I think it is actually going to be 12715. I'm not sure how many frequencies if they have arrival at departure. But if they okay, they have 2. So 126, 125. 126, 125. Yeah, we need to listen to that again. I was not prepared.
Transmission level 80. Net report. Wind variable 2 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more.
There you go.
Cloud. Overcast at 2,700 feet. Temperature -5. 2.5 at 9. QNH 1014. Nose. Acknowledge information golf on first time.
Okay, that was golf.
Oslo Garden arrival information golf. On 1520 Zulu. Expect higher left. For RNG approach runway 01 right. Runway condition west. Transmission level 80. Net report. Wind variable 2 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Light snow. Cloud. Overcast at 2,700 feet. Temperature -5. 2.5 at 9. QNH 1014. Nose. Acknowledge information call from first time.
Okay, we need to listen to that one more time.
Oslo Garden arrival information.
There is one close.
On 1520 Zulu. Expect higher left. For RNG approach runway 01.
The visibility wasn't so bad now.
Condition west. Transmission level 80. Net report. Wind variable 2 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Light snow. Cloud. Overcast at 2,700 feet. Temperature -5. 2.5 at 9. QNH 1014. Nose. Acknowledge.
Okay. So I just need to do something quickly here. So we don't want the airsoft VDG as driver. There you go. So landing en route. Winds are now variable. Okay, that will work. Just do this then. Okay, so then we can do our approach briefing. We can begin with the weather. Just going to get the star up here. So we can begin with the weather. The weather at Oslo was recorded at 1520 Zulu as information Golf. So yes, running condition is wet. Fluids are variable by 2 knots with speed 9 kilometers or more. Probably 119. Light snow or cut at 2700. Temperature -5, deport -9, QNH 1014 and NLC. So we are going to land the Radeon RX for Lima arrival. This is a chart 10-2 Foxtrot, effective 3rd of December 20. So the RX for Lima arrival, as you can see, this is an RNAV arrival, so no VR service are required. MSFS also is 3,900 feet, max of 250 below 10,000. And we are probably going to take a direct to Insu. Depends on the traffic. And yes, and all the threat we could have is the weather, but it isn't that bad, so shouldn't be a problem. So for our approach, so we expect ILS for runway 01 right. Heading is completely 012 degrees and ILS estimate 111, that's 195. We are going to intercept at 3,500 feet, minimum 160 knots until 40 mi final. And it is a 3-degree glide slope. So minimum is 80 to 71 feet. So if and pop is on the left side. So 80 to 71 feet. If we then need to go around, we'll do that. And for Aramis approach then, if we go around, we're going to climb on track 012 degrees to DMB 2.5 Oscar November Echo. Then turn right and proceed on track 048 to 4000 with expect victory for Oslo approach. And transition level is going to be 80 and airport duration 682 via set 700. Yeah, this is on chart 11-2, effective 1st of December 22. And yeah, I think that is basically it for that. So for our airport, I haven't actually quite checked yet where we are going to park the aircraft. So we should probably check that. We are going to fly as 366 Delta Yankee 366 out of Alpha 6. And which gate is that? Just need to find that. Alpha 6, Alpha 6, Alpha 6. Okay. So, we are going to land 0 on the right here. This is our airport chart. That is chart 10-9, effective 30th of November 23. So, landing 0 on the right, heading is 2 degrees, and we could expect to make it at Bravo 7. Well, that's what we're going to try. And then we're going to continue taxiing Papa and Yankee at our stand. And we have no taxi restrictions, hotspots, or any notable no times for Oslo today. So for our parking stand, that's going to be okay, that didn't actually change anything. So our parking stand, this is on chart 10% Bravo, effective 3rd of November 23. So this is going to be our stand is going to be 24. So instead of Yankee, we're going to tax, probably going to tax by Delta to stand 24. And yes, so that is it. Are there any questions? Probably not. Then our departure correction approach briefing is complete. Oh yeah. Oh yes, we can check the traffic into Oslo. There is actually not that many that is inbound Oslo currently. It is one over Denmark now, but he is still 346 miles out, and we are 164. So, and we have one coming from Kristiansand, but he's pretty close. So, and one from Værnes, a propeller aircraft actually. That's PC-12. So yeah, we wait and see on how the traffic is. Yeah, we should probably do our descent checklist then. So descent checklist. Press station, landing altitude set to 7 feet, recall checked, auto brake 2, landing data, flaps 31, 47 knots, millimeters 871 feet, and approach briefing is complete, descent checklist complete. So when we begin our descent, we can begin to descend up to 20,000 feet first, initially. Okay. Okay, so descent is going to be at 26 miles. So we are ready. Should probably actually make our flight calculation to be on our descent. So as you can see, we still have a little bit of light, but it isn't that much. Are you serious? Did it actually just crash? What? What? Why? Oh. Hmm. What should we do now? What the f... Why? Why? Okay, thanks for that. Oh, okay, guys. That was it for today then. Sadly. Okay. Oh, I hate the simulator sometimes. Why? I don't understand. Nothing wrong. Just crashed. Okay, I hope that you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you again on the next stream. Should be on Friday. So have a good one. Bye bye.